Hey guys, welcome back to a YouTube video. In today's YouTube video, I'm going to be going over all my wrestling DVDs that I have in my collection. My friend asked me to make a video on these because he's curious which ones I have, and I said that's a great idea, so why not make a video on them. So let's start off with some of my 3-disc sets that I have. So we're going to go with the SmackDown. This is the Best of SmackDown 10th Anniversary 1999 to 2009 3D artwork, and then inside you got 3 of the skinny individual cases. I'm going to put that back. I have a lot to go over, so not going to really be able to talk about every single one. Some I will because it's like either one of my absolute favorites. I watched like a lot of it growing up. And this is one of the Satan's Prisons, pretty much the Elimination Chamber, the anthology of the Elimination Chamber, says it right there. And like there's some good Elimination Chamber matches. Like when I say good, there's an ECW one where there's weapons in the pods. Always loved that one. This is the set I watched most growing up. That's why it's like damaged and stuff, because it was like the only one I'd watch growing up. Moving in, we got 3 of the Royal Rumbles. I want to get more of these. I have 2010, 2011, and 2012. And I can't remember who wins all of them. I know 2012 because that's one of the first ones I watched. Of course, kind of points it out. He wins. Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior. 2011, I think this is one Alberto Del Rio won, and I wanted Santino to win so badly. And then moving on, we have 2010. This was like one I can't remember because I like this Rumble and I like the pay-per-view in general, but I barely watched that one. Then we have a 3-disc set for the first superstar, and that is The Rock. This is like a must-have in my opinion. It's The Rock. Make great matches. But I wouldn't even say he's in my top 3 of all time. Not even top 5. I have a lot of people I like more than The Rock. But he is a great wrestler. And also he has some good movies as an actor. Now we got another 3-disc set for the Best of Raw 15th Anniversary. You got some moments with Cena, Stone Cold, Bret Hart, Michaels, Triple H, Rock, Undertaker, and so much more. And now, moving on, we have Randy Orton, The Evolution of a Predator. Great set. I actually like the way this artwork looks. So yeah, trying to like set them on my bed because I have no room over here to set them. Over the Limit 2010, I want to say. Don't know if it says any. Yeah, I think this one's 2010. And yeah, we have an I Quit match, John Cena versus Batista. John Cena, of course, ends up winning is because he has the most wins in I Quit matches. I don't know if he's ever lost an I Quit match ever. Maybe he has lost one, but I'm not too sure. But there's some good matches on here, like Ray versus CM Punk. You have the Hart Dynasty versus Chris in the Miz, Chris Jericho, if you're not too sure. Drew McIntyre versus Kofi Kingston and all that. And then moving on, we're just going to grab a big stack. We got the Ladder Match 2, Crash and Burn. So there's more than just this ladder match set right here. You got some matches like Mr. McMahon and Shane McMahon versus Stone Cold Steve Austin 2v1. Handicap ladder match for control of WWE. Always some good matches to go back and watch. The Twisted Disturbed Life of Kane. Just all Kane matches, some of his best matches. There's stretcher matches, no disqualification, till death do us part, ambulance match, Intercontinental Championship chain match, last man standing, first blood. There's just so many cool, unique matches. John Cena, My Life. I'm not too sure if how many matches are on this and stuff, but I do know I watched some of this growing up. And then Hell in a Cell 3-disc set, another one I watched a lot of growing up. I like the Elimination Chamber, Hell in a Cell, Steel Cages, like things that had a cage and stuff. But my favorite match type anymore is probably street fights and stuff like that. Then we got WrestleMania XXVII. Just not even going to think of the number because I care less to think that much to figure out that number because I'm not good with Roman numerals, never have been. But yeah. This was an alright WrestleMania. Definitely nowhere close to being the best. WrestleMania 23, Donald Trump versus Mr. McMahon, hair versus hair. Good year. Undertaker, 15-0. The first 15 WrestleMania matches with The Undertaker, starting his streak all the way to his 15th match. So mad that his streak ended, to be honest. Moving on to my favorite thing in my collection, because, of course, it's my favorite wrestler. The Legacy of Stone Cold Steve Austin. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. Yeah, I can't do an impression of Stone Cold. But yeah. You got an inside picture of him flipping Mr. McMahon off. Always good to see. Then we have 'Cause Stone Cold Said So. It's a documentary about Stone Cold's life. Hell in a Cell 2010. You had Kane vs. Undertaker for the World Heavyweight Championship. Kind of a good match. I mean, Kane vs. Undertaker has always been a good rivalry. Then we have the Greatest Superstars of WrestleMania. So it's like some good matches, pretty much. Elimination Chamber 2010. You got Last Man Standing against Cena and Batista in this one. Then you have Elimination Chamber 2013. I don't know if this one works anymore, but I want to go back and watch Cena, Ryback, and Sheamus vs. The Shield. And, of course, Rock vs. Punk. Destruction of the Shield. It's a documentary about the Shield. This is only disc 1. They have 3 discs except for what I plan on getting, but disc 1 is actually the one and only Dean Ambrose. My next 3 disc set for wrestler, and I think this is the last one I have to show off, it is CM Punk, Best in the World 3 disc set. He has one of my favorite promos of all time in WWE, and that is the Pipe Bomb, but it's not my favorite. My favorite is Austin 316, and I'm probably being super biased because, you know, Stone Cold. Blood, Sport, ECW, the most violent matches. I watch them, they are violent, and I love every second of that. Oh, and there's like blood in every single match. It's just always good. Then we got Battleground 2014. I don't remember much from that one at all. And then we have Dynamite Final 2, Falls Count Anywhere, the Greatest Street Fights, and other out of control matches. Great matches on here. I've actually watched some of them. They're always fun to go watch. And best pay-per-view matches of 2009, 2010. Great set. You have like Mask vs. Intercontinental title, Chris Jericho vs. Rey Mysterio, Cena vs. Edge, Last Man Standing. You have Jeff Hardy vs. Punk, TLC match for the World Heavyweight Championship. You have Hell in a Cell match, DX vs. The Legacy, and I'm just reading off what's back here, and there's dozens of more. And then you have Undertaker vs. Shawn Michaels for Streak vs. Career, probably one of my all-time favorite Undertaker matches and Shawn Michaels matches, and they're both in that match. They're one of my favorites for both of them, if not my favorite for Shawn Michaels. I love Shawn Michaels and Undertaker, two of my favorite wrestlers, so whenever they're in a match together, it's always a good match. That's why they were putting so many WrestleMania matches together, because they always put on a good show. But yeah, there you go. Longer video than I thought it would be, but that's my wrestling DVD collection. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and that's going to do it for this video. Leave some comments down below of other videos you'd like to see me make.